Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode or another video of Black History Not Taught in Schools, featuring the Black History flashcards by urbanintellectuals.com. These videos are not sponsored. They are simply for, educational and entertainment purposes and informational purposes only. So, yeah, if you are interested in these flashcards, then you can go to urbanintellectuals.com and they have 5 volumes of cards that you can order. So, for the for this mini series, I am highlighting volumes 1 and volume 2 because these are the decks that I have. So we are up to day 42 of Black History season. And yeah, with that, let's get into these energies, or not the energies, the the figures. Goodness, I'm used to the chakra readings, but yeah, let's get into our day 42 figures. So we have Noble Drew Ali and President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Noble Drew Ali and President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. There we go. So let's take a look at Noble Drew Ali. January 8th, 1886 to July 29th, 1929. I love everything about that picture. So he was born Timothy Drew, but known as Noble Drew Ali. He was the founder of the Moorish Science Temple of America in 1913, promoted the belief that African Americans are of Moorish ancestry, specifically from Moroccan Empire, rejected derogatory labels such as black, colored, and Negro, included the projected ideologies of spiritual growth and evolution, as well as enlightenment and oneness of Allah, urged Americans of all races to reject hate and embrace love. So, I mean, I feel that is the key right there, is urge. It shouldn't even be Americans. It should be urged all people of planet Earth of all races to reject hate and embrace love. Because love is the highest vibration that we can embody within ourselves. And for us to for us to, you know, raise out of these labels or whatever, we should be embracing love. Like just loving and accepting one another with non-judgment and yeah, just having an understanding. So with he promoted the belief that African Americans are of Moorish ancestry, specifically from the Moroccan Empire. We did have a card earlier in this series that is the Moors. And if you know the history of the Moors, they were chased out of Europe in, like I said, in 1492. And a lot of people believe that they came to America. So I believe that, there could be a lot of truth to this. So, yeah, there have always been many, yeah, many African nations that have been traveling the seas for quite a long time. And so, yeah, I think that it's interesting. Well, I learned something new, that he was the one that began all of that in the early 1900s. So that's amazing. And absolutely don't believe he is taught in schools. So, President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, October 29th, 1938 to present. She is the 24th president of Liberia. Before becoming president, Sirleaf had a successful career in banking and treasury. She she is the first woman elected as the chair of the Economic Community of West African States, a union that promotes economic integration across 15 West African countries. She brought running water and electricity to parts of her country that had been without power for 15 years. As president, she enforced a free public school system, increased wages and pensions, and greatly reduced the country's debt. She jointly awarded the 2011 Nobel Peace Prize along with Lama Bowie and Tawakkol Karman for her dedication to women's rights. So I didn't know that when they hand out the Nobel Peace Prize that they have people share it. But yeah, so she is the 24th president of Liberia, and all of that is amazing. Like, that's a lot. Bringing electricity and running water back to your country when it's been without it for 15 years, that's kind of a big deal. That is a very big deal. And so, yeah, I feel that a lot of the times under the leadership of women, countries have a tendency to bounce back from things that they were once lost because we lead with our hearts. We lead with, yeah. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that we have a tendency to lead with our heart, and we really do try to do the best that we can for all of our people, like for all people just in general. So the same way that Noble drew Ali, so I can't say that it's only women, but yeah. So this is day 42 of the Black History Figures Not Taught in School. So I do believe that these are two more that are not taught about in schools, but you have just learned about them today. So if you were interested any further, then go look up more information about these. Maybe about these two. Maybe you'll find something else out that you didn't know or that you really admire. So with that, I want to say thank you for stopping by once again to go along this journey with me. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up or hit the like button so that these videos can reach out to a larger audience of whoever else would like to see them as well. So thank you very much for being here. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.